Let's make it a good day.
Coming up today, stars have all sorts of odd things in their contracts. But wait until you hear about the clause Gilmore Girls star Lauren Graham has in hers. Then, move over Falcon Crest. There's a new winery in the most unusual place, downtown Minneapolis. Shayne is giving us a preview. And it's time for another Jason Show staff show and tell. What tricks do the four of us have up our sleeve today? Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Good morning, New Hope. Good morning, Eden Prairie. Good morning, Chanhassen. And good morning to you. And welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Happy Friday. Kendall has another day off. Don't worry, she's fine. Please welcome original recipe, the one and only Shayne Wells, everyone. Good morning, original recipe.
I have to confess, I just downed a Red Bull for the first time in a long time, so be ready.
Oh, not ever. You've had a Red Bull before.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been a while since I felt like I needed to dive into one of those.
I used to, and Colin, my now husband, used to get so angry because he met me when I was anchoring the 4:30 a.m. news. So you would wake up around 2:30, and I used to drink Diet Red Bull. He's like, what? I would have like 3 of them.
Oh.
It wasn't good. It wasn't good.
Your poor heart.
Yeah, that's the reason I left. But I mean, it was, but oh well. And then my sister-in-law, Bobby, loves those things. It's like, burp, 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 burp.
I have to be honest, it tastes a little weird without vodka in it, but it's just like, thank you.
That's why we love her. That's why we love her right there. Let's say hello to our audience today. First up, Sean and Heidi, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Ladies, where are you calling in from?
Hopkins.
Oh, Hopkins. I should have said hello to Hopkins. I'm very, very sorry. And next door, is it Casey or Cassie?
It's Cassie.
Hi, Cassie. How are you? Where are you calling in from?
Good. I'm calling in from Superior, Wisconsin.
Both, let me tell you, both images, you guys look very comfortable. I love the backgrounds and all. I mean, you both, I just want to be there with you guys and drink some coffee a little bit later.
Great.
Or some Red Bull with vodka.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
And you're Heidi, right, with the injury? Heidi, is that you or are you Sean?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Heidi, may I be nosy? Are you okay? Are you okay? Do you need me to get you something? What happened there? Do you mind me asking?
I had a total shoulder replacement.
Oh my goodness. How long recovery will that set you back, if you don't mind me asking?
2 months.
Oh my goodness.
6 to 8 weeks.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Yeah.
I'll send Shayne over in a little bit with some Red Bull and vodka. How's that for you?
Okay, there you go.
Perfect. We're going to chat with the folks a little bit later in the show. But yeah, you think of, we were talking right before the show started about early 20s. You think of all that stuff they used to drink. You can't stand now. Because as you get older, you don't like, sweet stuff, as much. Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to start today. A message I have to read today from a viewer named Carissa and Hugo. This is, guys, I got to tell you, my executive producer Jeff showed it to me. We got our creative service department forwarded, and it said, you guys got to read this. Today is her dad, Tim's birthday, and he's been a super fan of our show for about a year now. And Carissa writes, look at this. When I say super fan, I mean super fan. He watches every morning and says things like, well, Jason said this is good, so we gotta try it. You bet we had nachos after your segment with Lindsay this week. Thank you. And we had Bloody Marys after your segment with Stephanie Hansen. We ate at El Burrito Mercado after you talked about it. And you are a daily topic of discussion in our household. Carissa says her dad has had a rough last year because of medical issues. And she ends this incredibly sweet message by saying, I'm so thankful for you guys and what you do because it has brought joy and something to look forward to in my dad's life during this extremely hard time. There's 50 reasons why I love that letter. I'll just say this. Happy birthday first to Tim. Love you, buddy. You're a member of our family now. Thank you all of you for watching. And if you want to pinpoint, it used to just be, if I'm being honest, when you get into TV, you do it for attention. If you're a comedian or whatever, you do it because you're insecure and you want people to like you. As I've gotten older, the greatest joy from this show and the radio show is that right there. When people say, and I know this sounds woo-woo and Oprah, but when people write us and say, hey, the show is not me, but the show is a bright spot in my day, what's better than that? I mean, it's better. There's nothing, we joke about Emmys, we joke about awards, there's nothing better than that. And then the second thing is, which has grown in popularity to me, or grown in meaning, is when people take our suggestions. Like you were at a wine place today, you're going to see it. When people come to us and they watch us and they take our advice, you can't make me any happier than that. You can't. And I'll end with a great example that Jeff and I just had recently. We had the shortcake, the shortbread cookie guy. He was on, and no offense to other stations, but we can toot our own horn sometimes. He wrote me the sweetest thank you letter I've ever received from a guest in my life. And he's like, I've done other media. I came on the Jason show and I had 10 times the response.
Wow.
And that's because of you guys. That's not us, that's because of you guys. You guys support the people we put on the show, and it means the world. So Tim, happy birthday, and to all of you, thanks for being to such a great audience. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Let's go. Okay. Newly freed of the Twitter sphere, Chrissy Teigen was on Corden last night, and she talked about her TV obsession, 90 Day Fiance.
What you're seeing is people at their purest really fighting for love in a way that it's
because I've seen Romeo and Juliet. Is this similar to that? Because
no, I mean the last episode they all broke up except for one couple that just like bunnies. They just go crazy on it.
Well, good for them.
They're young. They live with their parents. They have separate rooms. It's seeing if your love can do the test of being together for 90 days, I guess, which is such a big test for some people. But I don't know. It's so good. It has all of my heart. It captivates me.
All right.
Well, Chrissy's not alone. So many people love that show, including our EP, Jeff. You watch it as well. Mm-hmm. Chrissy also played a game of Spill Your Guts or Fill Your Guts. She was actually very willing to answer James's questions, except one. Look.
You sell a lot of products on your website. No. If you had to choose one of those items as not worth buying, which would it be? And I've got a card here in case to jog your memory, in case you can't think of what is. You could choose. This is look at this one. Look at this one here. The Endless Pastabilities Spiral Journal.
I stand by all of our products, and I'm going to eat them.
Oh, there we go. Let's see what it is. Let's have a look. Oh, my God. A salmon, tuna, and fish eye milkshake.
Oh, sorry.
I can smell it from here.
Yeah, it's. Thanks for the tails sticking out.
Gross. I would have just bashed one of my products.
I'd expect that from her.
Yeah. What's my least favorite biscuit? That one. She ranked. Yep, that one right there. She ranked previous sexy men alive, putting Idris Elba ahead of Michael B. Jordan, Blake Shelton, and Adam Levine. James refused to answer who is his favorite British royal and how much Weight Watchers pays him to be a spokesperson. Woo!
Oh.
Woo!
Wow.
I wonder, I've joked that we should do that, and just admit that we're stealing it from James,
yeah,
but do a round of that, because I wonder what horrible questions Jeff would think of.
Are you sure you want to open yourself up to that?
No.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Because executive producer Jeff knows me, probably top 5 people in my life that knows me, because he's been around me most days, and now he's talking to the producer Ted going, I'm number 2, actually. Yeah. Next up, remembering a TV star. We learned yesterday about the death of actress Jessica Walter. Oh, this is a loss. She's best known as Lucille Bluth in the sitcom Arrested Development. There she is. Walter was also voiced in the animated comedy Archer. Her career spanned 5 decades, y'all, starring in movies like Clint Eastwood's directorial debut, Play Misty for Me. Jessica was 80 years old. Shayne, I hear big fan.
This one hit me hard.
Yeah.
I mean, you never want to start a past, but Arrested Development is my show. I've rewatched it like 12 times, and when I'm bored, I just put it on in the background. Her character, like my dream is for her to insult me and then give me one of those faces, because she serves looks and insults like no character ever in TV.
Well,
So good. How do you not watch that show?
I need to talk to you about that because, but perfect segue, she'll obviously forever be known for the lines like Shayne just talked about on Arrested Development. We put together a few. Look at this.
Everything I do is so dramatic and flamboyant. It just makes me want to set myself on fire.
He's fine. I'll be in the hospital bar.
You know, there isn't a hospital bar, Mother.
This is why people hate hospitals. Tell you what, I'll drink you for it.
Oh, I heard you don't handle your booze so well anymore.
So this should be easy for you. That one didn't count. Here's some money. Go see a Star War.
Here's some money. Go see a Star War. I know, no, please judge. I know my humor, obviously. I think I have never watched it. I've never watched it. There's that Indiana public education coming out. I never watched Arrested Development. I think I would love it. Don't you think I would love it?
It is the smartest comedy ever written. I mean, everything comes back. It's just so good.
Okay.
So good. You'll love it.
Because I like Schitt's Creek, and it seems similar, the
Yes.
writing.
Yep, I love that one too.
Okay. Moria
Please
Rose.
try it.
What?
Lucille Bluth will be your new spirit animal.
Okay.
As you age.
I will watch it. We have a lot more to come. Stay right there. We'll be back right after this. More Jason Show is coming up next. We've heard of stars asking for one color of M&M in their contract or water at a certain temperature. But Lauren Graham from Gilmore Girls has something very interesting in her contract, and fans will be here for it. I'll explain just ahead. Then, you'll love them. It's another Jason Show staff show and tell extravaganza. Jeff, Ted, Shayne, and I will dazzle you with secret items from our life. That and more when the Jason Show continues.
All right, ready? Jimmy, make this sound.
Can you do it again?
Yeah, that was it. All right, James, make this sound. That was accurate.
Maya, make this sound.
The Minute Challenge between Jimmy and Maya Rudolph. By the way, Maya's hosting SNL. I love Maya, plainly, but one of my favorite SNL skits ever is with Maya and Kristen Wiig when they came back. I forgot who was back hosting, but they came back and they did this game show spoof with Bill Hader hosting, and they lose it. Like, both of them lose it because they're like the Barker Beauties. They're the spokesmodels, and they're holding up this chicken, this rubber chicken, and Kristen loses it first, and then Maya loses it. And it is, I watch it and it's funny every single time you watch it.
I gotta find that one.
You have to
I'm
find it.
not familiar with it, but I love those.
It is because they go off And it's just because that chicken, she can't get the chicken out of the. It is so. We got to play it some. We'll play it next week. Hey, time to check in with our virtual audience. I always like to know what people watch because that's like the new calling card, don't you think? When you meet people and when you're trying to strike up a conversation. So what are you watching on Netflix? So Cassie, I hear you're watching Jenny and Georgia on Netflix. I'm glad you are because I am not. What is it about?
It's about a mom who has quite an interesting past, and she moves to a new town with her teenage daughter and her younger son. And her teenage daughter is kind of trying to navigate through life in this new town where she feels like she's finally making friends, but she's slowly finding out that her mom is not necessarily who she thinks she is.
Oh.
It's very, very good. I actually just finished it in one of my favorite Netflix shows.
Oh.
Loved it.
Oh, okay. Writing that. See, people take our suggestions. I'm now writing that down. I'm writing that down. Okay, Sean and Heidi, are you both watching WandaVision?
Not yet. We haven't finished West Wing yet.
Oh, are you watching West Wing for the first time, or are you going back and rewatching it?
First time.
Okay, this is interesting. I'm with you. Just like Arrested Development, I've never seen West Wing. How are you liking it now?
Love it.
Okay, I got it. See, people take my suggestions. I'm writing this down. I call
You've got a big list.
I call them pacer shows. They're shows you like have on in the background, or if you need just a little thing. But trust me, and I know you've heard it. WandaVision is spectacular. Like, I'm not joking. In the last 2 years, top five show.
Okay.
It's so creative, so fresh. And then when you get done watching it, and I don't think I've talked about this on the show, when you get done watching WandaVision, on Disney Plus, there's a documentary series called Assembled, and it talks about the making of WandaVision. And even if making of documentaries aren't your thing, this is only 55 minutes, endlessly fascinating, the lengths they go to the lengths they went through, the hoops they jumped to make the show. So watch that after you finish the series.
Will do.
Got it. Thank you guys so much. We'll check in with them a little bit later. Like, you know, if you don't know, or maybe you've heard, they shoot it like a sitcom, and they actually had an audience, like a sitcom.
WandaVision they did?
Yeah.
So I watched the first 2 episodes.
Okay. Okay, but this.
It's so corny and over the top, really. But I was bored.
No, keep going.
But I don't want to have to watch 18 episodes to get sucked in.
Look, Sassy Britches, it'll get good.
I've never been called that.
Sassy Britches? No, but no, keep going. It'll make sense.
Okay.
Because there's a method to the madness. I promise you. You may still not like it because I know your taste, but yeah. Next in the dish, Lauren Graham has a lot of acting credits to her name. She's probably best known, though, for one character, Lorelai Gilmore from the Gilmore Girls. She recently sat down for an interview with Entertainment Weekly, which is no longer weekly, it's monthly, so I don't know why they still call it weekly. But anyway, EW Live on Sirius XM, and talked about if she'd ever do a reunion or another reboot. Listen to her answer.
Do you leave open any little window if, like, Amy Sherman Palladino calls and is like, hey, we're going to do another Netflix season?
I put that window into all my new jobs just in case. And I don't want to start any new rumors. It's not for any concrete reason, except that I have a loyalty and a openness to working with her, first of all, and because we could never have predicted that in the past. So that door is open. Is it creatively was warranted? Is it, something I don't know, but yes, technically, yes.
Wait, you actually have a Gilmore Girls clause in your contract?
The shows are so restrictive now. So we
for
try
many
to
years too.
Carve
many
out
years.
some pockets just in case.
So Amy Sherman Palladino, you heard that name mentioned. She was a creator of Gilmore Girls. Love that. I love knowing what's in people's contracts like that. That's a fun fact.
Well, especially it means that she truly loved the production and the people, because a lot of people want to leave those things behind. Like, I moved on, don't put me in a box, I'm not that character anymore. She's like, yeah, I'll be Lorelai any day.
Yeah, I have a Dallas clause in my contract. If they ever reboot the show again and they would like me to star in it or executive produce,
wow,
because I have ideas.
Some big dreams.
I actually have I wrote a treatment.
Hold on.
Why are you laughing at that, crew?
When did you write
Tyler
this?
is hiding behind the camera. He's laughing so hard. I wrote a treatment for a reboot of Knots Landing. I wrote a little one-page, like, I have the characters. I know what kind of neighbors I would bring into the cul-de-sac.
Is that for show and tell today?
No, it's similar, but no, I have something else for show and tell.
Okay.
But I wrote a treatment of how you would reboot Knots Landing. I think it's brilliant. And if I were Warner Brothers, I would call me.
Waiting for the phone call.
I'm waiting. But I do. I think it's, because fundamentally you could reboot that show. It's about 4 married couples on a cul-de-sac. I mean, it's basically what the show is. So you bring modern problems in, bada boom, rice-a-roni. There's your show.
Isn't that Desperate Housewives?
How dare you? Okay. Knots. There wouldn't be a Desperate Housewives, Sister Soldier, without Knots Landing. You
are full of titles for me today.
That's right.
Sassy Britches.
Yeah. A reminder about our show next week. Because of coverage of the Derek Chauvin trial on Fox 9, our show will be airing live on Fox 9 Plus here in the Twin Cities. Keep that in mind. You can also stream our show live. We did find that out. Remember yesterday we found that out. You can actually stream it. Now, again, this only affects the Twin Cities. Our show will air as normal on our other stations, like in Duluth, Rochester, Eau Claire, and La Crosse. And again, just want to always say hello to our friends there. They support us so much. I love you, Rochester. I love Eau Claire. All of you guys. Our station little group is fantastic. So remember, Fox 9 Plus here in the Twin Cities. Change that dial. My mother having litters of kittens. She doesn't know what to do. She just doesn't know what to do. She texted me yesterday. She goes, I got to sit in a bar to watch the show.
Nope.
Atta girl. Something new in the North Loop neighborhood of Minneapolis, a full production winery in the heart of the city. Shayne went out to check out the Axbridge Wine Company.
There's a new urban winery right in the North Loop neighborhood of Minneapolis, Axbridge Wine Company, opening Saturday. Aaron Schramm with us. If you know that name, it's because, well, you have vineyards and breweries all over the place.
Yeah, we have a winery brewery in Waconia, and that was our that got this all going, right? So that one picked up. We opened that in 2013, and then we just opened Schramm House Brewery 2 years ago in Chaska, Minnesota, and that one really also picked up. And both of them really center on outdoor experiences, and so this new one's a little more indoor, and we're kind of really excited to kind of showcase what Minnesota has to offer when it comes to wine, craft beverages in general too. When you look at that, you know, the whole world of craft wine right now is I think getting a resurgence, almost like craft breweries too. And so this location is meant to kind of kickstart that in Minnesota, in Minneapolis in particular.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the choice of the location. This is again Axbridge Wine Company, and we're right off Washington. This is a great spot that you found.
Yeah, we fell in love with it. So we really looked at a lot of different locations initially. What drew us to the North Loop especially was the art, the culture, the people, the amount of residents, and also the great food down here. We have a lot of great restaurants. So.
And Jason Matheson.
And Jason, yes.
That was probably part of it, right? He lives right down the street.
A lot of influencers that
Sure.
in the food and wine world. So again, so you look at the North Loop in particular, we got really excited. Also, too, I don't live here. I would love to.
Right.
It's also easy access 394. So the location for all of, not just the North Loop, but also the whole metro city can easily get here. In this location in particular, on Washington Avenue, the amount of foot traffic, because of the offerings, the attractions, it's just a constant flow of people walking back and forth. That intermixed also, you look at, you know, this building, the cool aspects. This is a 1920s style architecture where these columns are here. We got brickwork everywhere. We actually have a train running by every so often to add some elements to it, and also some cool bridges around here too. So a lot of neat architecture as well.
Absolutely, and you guys have done a great job bringing Minnesota grapevines into some of the interior design here. Barrels all over the place. This is a very cool place to check out, and it's celebrating all things, again, Minnesota wine. It is the Axbridge Wine Company, and it opens up Saturday.
Needless to say, I'm very excited because, as Shayne pointed out, that's as Al Roker would say, my neck of the woods. And we're going to a...
Yeah, you could practically stare in the windows.
Yeah, I'm going to a little preview thing tonight. I'm very excited. I'll tell you all how it is. But You said it was cool, though. I mean,
the fact that they use their own grapevines
Yeah.
as decor and like wine barrel furniture, it's really cool looking too. I didn't get to try the wine because it was really early in the
I'll
morning.
try it for you later.
Thank you.
It is a staff show extravaganza when we return. Back in a moment. Welcome back to the show, everybody. We love these, and we hear from you, and you guys love them too. So that's why we keep doing them. It's time again to do the elementary school favorite, Show and Tell. Today, the Jason Show staff is sharing something interesting, funny, or in the case of Shayne sometimes, just plain weird. Give it up for Shayne, producer Ted, and executive producer Jeff. Hello, stars. Hello. Hello, stars. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, here's the order. We're going to do Ted, Shayne, Jeff, and then I'll end things a little bit later. So, Ted, you get the honors today. You are first up.
Drum roll.
Very exciting. This is a piece of Wisconsin history that I think Minnesota sports fans will also enjoy. So my parents, they thought this was a big moment in Green Bay Packer history when Brett Favre retired. So they basically bought all the publications. We had, Sports Illustrated. Leo, you can roll it. Sports Illustrated. We have of the Green Bay Press Gazette. We got the Wisconsin State Journal. Oh, what an emotional, dramatic retirement that was for Brett Favre. The player. It was just, very emotional. He got very teary-eyed. Also have in this Sports Illustrated one of the biggest lies in all of sports history.
Wait, you said one of the biggest lies? What is that? I can't read.
It was never about me.
It was never about me.
It was always about him.
Oh.
It was always about him.
Now, Ted, there's something I noticed in the newspapers. There were no pictures of him in purple.
That hadn't happened yet.
Did they No, he retired.
Wow. Jeff, I think you look at Ted. I think you upset Ted, Jeff. I think
3 weeks later, he changed his mind.
Oh!
Dun-dun.
You got an applause from Tyler on that one. Ted, may I ask, where do you keep those items?
In a box.
You have your house. You got to do like a Packer room.
I have a very secret room in the house that no one goes in.
Oh.
What?
Ted,
that sounds a little creepy.
Ted, Ted, if you ever want to date again, I probably wouldn't say that on television.
Is it too late to bleep myself?
No, it is. Let me check with Leo. Leo, can we scratch that from the record? Yeah, Leo's trying right now, Ted. We just want you to get a date. And when you tell people you have a secret room in your house that no one can come in, not a good look, my friend.
Don't lead with that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Shayne, please save Ted from himself. Please.
I will do so. I'd like to start by saying I first chose an art project for my daughter. She's 7, and I was told it was too vulgar. So we are moving on to a video.
I know. What you're not seeing today is as funny as what you're going to see today, actually. Yeah.
I feel like this isn't quite as good, but okay, so I'm gonna set it up for you guys. We had, distance learning, so Karis was in her room on Zoom calls or Google Meets all day, and Tillman was just, three-year-old just hanging out outside the door. All he wanted to do was hang out with his sister. So he got creative, and one day I happened to be in her room when I caught him trying to sneak in. And it was just so creepy and cute at the same time that I made a little TikTok remix of it.
Okay.
So, roll it.
Don't be suspicious.
Oh, it's the best.
Shayne, what this reminds me of? Ted sneaking into his secret room.
There it is. That's exactly how Ted enters. Watch, he turns.
Look, it's Ted, everyone, coming into his secret room.
Hello, ladies.
Hello, ladies. Hello, I'm single. Hello. I'm here.
Want to see my Brett Favre collection?
I love that poor Shayne, we're putting Ted's creepy voice on her son.
I honestly thought it was a little creepy and cute at the same time. So Ted, hopefully the ladies go creepy, but kind of cute at the same time.
Yeah. No, Shayne, what I don't think you should deprive the audience. We just spent time talking about how much we love them. I think you should post the thing that Jeff won't let you see on social media.
Don't blame me.
Well, it's fun to blame
Jeff,
you.
can I have permission to post what is actually just a pencil holder?
Well, it's your social media. I'm not saying post it on the Jason Show. I'm saying post it on the Shayne
And I'm
Wells.
asking that Jeff is going to go to bat for me if they say, Shayne, you can't post that.
Well, we're acting like it's an...
he's giving me a...
Oh, did Jeff just do the famous...
No, I said my mic cut out. I can't hear anything.
Sure.
Wow.
Sure.
That's the famous Jeff, like, Yeah. I'll call Mim during the break. How's that? Yes. Okay, we have 2 down, 2 to go. Jeff is coming up next when we return. Show and tell time next.
It is.
It is hysterical. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Happy Friday. Okay, we are doing some staff show and tell. Jeff, Ted. I just still can't get over Ted's mystery room. Anyway, and Shayne join us now. What are you holding? Oh, Ted, don't.
Sports Illustrated.
Brett Favre.
Ted, again, we want. Oh God.
So hard.
Such a
Yeah.
close
Say goodbye.
Yeah. Whatever. Okay, Jeff, you are next, my dear friend.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Guess what this is?
A mousetrap.
It is.
No.
A giant Lego.
A sous vide.
So I got this for Christmas, and it's called the Fasta Pasta.
Oh.
Jeff, say that again. One more.
Fasta Pasta. Okay, I have some video. This is how it works. So what it is, it's a microwave pasta cooker, and it's the best thing ever. So you can measure, this is like you make 2 servings or 1 serving, and then you measure your pasta, any kind of pasta, put it in the thing, right? Lay it on the bottom. And then you're gonna add some water up to the little line on the side. Here I come measuring the water.
Okay.
Okay?
Great play.
No, stay with me here. Stay with me.
We're staying with you, Jeff. We're here. We're here.
So then all you do, this is all you do. Put the water in, put the cover on, put it in the microwave, and then done.
Oh.
You get fresh pasta, perfectly al dente.
How long was that in there?
That was in there for like 14 minutes.
Well, you could just boil pasta in that.
Yeah, I know you can, but no, I'm serious. Stay with me. I hate boiling water. It takes forever. It takes forever. This is one thing. You get perfect pasta. You pour it out. You put it in the dishwasher. You're done.
Jeff, what's it called again?
Say it with me.
Fasta.
Pasta.
The Fasta Pasta.
Wouldn't it be
It's faster pasta.
Fasta pasta? Like it's faster?
I'm serious.
Well, it's not faster. He said it takes 14
takes longer.
minutes.
No, it doesn't. Boiling water takes forever.
No. No.
You need to get a new oven.
No.
Are you putting it on high?
Jeff, are we sure you're boiling water the right way?
But if you're only doing 2 servings, it only takes like 10 minutes.
No, I get it. I'm with you. I'm surprised. My mother is probably ordering it right now. I'm
They're
not
so
kidding.
cheap too. They're like $10 to $15.
Really?
Yeah.
So
No, seriously, I use this quite a bit.
And again, no joke aside, because I was laughing too hard when you said it. How long do you put it in the microwave?
So if it's like 2 servings, it's like 10 minutes. And then the best part is there's a drain right on the top. So all you do is just pour it out.
Okay.
I'm serious. The best thing ever.
No,
I'm turning this into a best thing ever segment.
It is the best thing ever. No, I think I'm sure we'll hear from the Facebook group. Has anybody else? Let us know. Go to our Facebook group.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
For the lazy chefs out there, this is perfect.
Mother
Yes,
just texted.
yes.
Jeff is absolutely right.
Oh, Dar, come on.
Whoa.
This
I
is
don't hear
great.
that enough.
No, let me hear the whole. This is the whole text. Jeff is absolutely right, except the other version of the spaghetti maker is much better. I'll show you a pic, and also you guys quit picking on Jeff. Yeah, that's the full text from Dar. Yeah.
Wow.
Mom,
Team
if we
Jeff.
didn't pick on Jeff, we wouldn't have a show. I mean, it's anyway.
Great idea.
Ted, get it for your secret room. Do the pasta in your secret room.
What do you do in your secret room? I make pasta.
Exactly. And read old Sports Illustrated about Brett Favre. Yeah. Well, Ted, go back reading because we're going to take a break. When we come back, I have my turn, basically, when we return next. Oh. The pasta.
Good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day.
Welcome back, everyone. Jason and Alexa. See? I did it. I did the radio thing. This is the Jason show. The radio show's over. Anyway, yeah, it's the first time I've done that. And I just talked yesterday about never doing that. Yeah, whatever, Jeff. Welcome back. It's the Jason Show staff show and tell. And finally, it's my turn. This will go under the category of it's okay to laugh at me on this one. I will scare all of you with this one.
You got a lot there.
Well, it's all really one thing, but this goes to my obsession with my famous obsession with Dallas and Knots Landing. When I was a kid, I used to call the production offices of Dallas and Knots Landing and lower my voice and act like I was writing an article about the shows in order for them to send me publicity photos. So
It worked.
So this is filled with publicity photos that CBS sent me, basically illegally. But this is like, there's Valine. Here's a CBS publicity photo of William Devane and Michelle Phillips.
Who'd you say you were writing these for? What was your publication?
Well, I would do a Southern accent. There's the cast of Dallas, and then on the other side, there's another cast of Dallas. I would call and I would do a Southern accent as a kid. I would be like, "Hi, I'm calling from an Indiana newspaper, and I'm writing an article on Knots Landing, and I was wondering if I could get photos." So all of these are publicity photos. Oh, here's Leo. Let's take this. This is the very first cast photo ever of Dallas. There we go. And then this is where the frightening will become real clear. I would buy TV guides. Jeff did this too, so he can't laugh. I basically had every TV guide imaginable, but I only bought them to collect the ads for Knots Landing in Dallas. So here were Dallas and Knots Landing ads. There's my girlfriend, Nicolette Sheridan. But I collected all of the ads. Like this is for the series finale of or the series premiere. But I collected all of the TV guide ads. This is for the end of Dallas. That's the last episode. Which this is appropriate for my career right now. The end. But yeah,
nope.
This is. I didn't have friends. I mean, I didn't. No one hung out with me. The Ewings were my friends. The residents of Seaview Circle were my friends. And yeah, and I managed to scam my way out of.
And then keep them for all those years, too.
Oh, I hung them out. I lost a roommate one time because I put all of the cast members in alphabetical order on the wall in the hallway of an apartment, and the guy moved out.
Did you know that Andy Cohen did something similar to that? He lied and got an interview with Susan Lucci when he was in college and said he worked for like a legitimate newspaper.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's in his book. I read his book.
Yeah.
And he got a real interview with her, and he finally admitted it to her when she was on his show later in life.
Here's Nicolette Sheridan. This is, seriously, I would marry her in a New York minute. I'm already married, but I'm saying, this is my girlfriend right there. There's Paige. Look at her.
I get it.
That's beautiful right there. Anyway, yeah.
I'm just surprised that I never knew that Dallas was your favorite TV show.
Why don't you go back in your secret room, Ted? Yeah. Why don't you go back in your secret room? No, I know, but well, Ted, again, I didn't have a lot of friends. You know, this was my life for a while.
Is there a Dallas museum or like a?
Yeah, it's called South Fork, the ranch. They have a little No, I'm not kidding.
Like, you gotta they would probably take some of this stuff. Like pay for. Oh, yeah, you don't want to give it away, do you?
No, I'm not giving this away. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not. No.
It could say donated from the estate of Jason Matheson.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
There you go.
If we, God forbid, if there's anything that ever happened to our house, I would grab the dogs and then this. I mean, Colin too. But Colin has legs.
Grab the books.
Grab. Dogs.
Colin, out of my way. Where are the books?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colin's texting going, no, you would grab the books before me. But no, I'd grab this and then the dogs, put the dogs in one arm, these in the other.
You might need to find something better to put those in.
I know, I
I'm
do
worried
need to
about
reorganize
you're
this.
going to lose pieces.
I know, but yeah, so that's, you're looking at my childhood right there. I don't know, we should
different than ours?
I don't know, who's scariest? I mean, the Fasta Pasta.
Scary?
That's not really scary, that's just.
I mean, I think Ted hands down wins
I think he does.
with his secret mystery room.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a. Yeah, I guess it's a.
It's Ted. You can't recover.
A storage area in the basement that just.
Oh, it got worse.
It's in a basement.
It got worse.
doesn't get a lot of use.
Is there a well in that basement? Yeah, the dog's
Is there
in a
lotion in a basket?
Yeah, the
There's
dog's in a lot of pain, mister.
There's a bunch of leftover doors from the previous owner.
Okay, Ted, I mean this nicely. You'll never date again. I mean this in the kindest way possible. Give it up for Shayne, producer Ted, and executive producer Jeff. I love it. We're going to take a break, everybody. We'll be back right after these words.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. We have a new segment idea I think we'll do in a future episode. We're going to make pasta the normal way and then do Jeff's thing with my mom. And my mom sent me the picture of her spaghetti maker. She uses it. She genuinely uses it all the time.
Is it a who can make it fastest?
I think we're going to see who can make it the
fast,
fastest.
too.
I know. Jeff said it's really good. I like pasta. I mean, hey, if it's easy, I don't know. We'll see. Hey, if you miss our show, don't worry about it. You can always watch us on YouTube. Search for The Jason Show on YouTube, and hit that subscribe button. You can even be notified when we upload new episodes. And again, programming note, please remember we'd appreciate if you follow along all during the trial here in Minneapolis. We will be on our sister station, Fox 9 Plus. You can also stream us at fox9.com. Okay, ready for the mystery question, Shayne?
So ready.
What job from your past would you like to do again?
Okay.
We'll answer that when we return, right after this. Welcome back. Let's say goodbye to our friends, Sean, Heidi, and Cassie. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys had fun, and when we can have a studio audience again, please come back and please come and see us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Have a good weekend, and take care of yourself, Heidi. Okay, I got to just read this email real quick.
Do it.
From Daryl. Daryl writes, if Brett Favre ever goes missing, they're going to want to check producer Ted's secret basement.
With all the doors, you just don't know how to get out.
Ted will never live down the room. Okay, if you could do an old job again, what would it be? Ladies first.
You know, I worked at a coffee shop,
Yeah.
and people are just really in a good mood when they come to get their coffee,
Yeah.
and it's joyful. You learn everyone's names. I actually really enjoyed it. You know, you can't make a living off of it in this day and age, but it was fun. One note for everybody.
Yeah.
If you're mean to baristas, we had a gal in our shop. She'd make decaf for you if you were being a jerk.
Nice!
So I think of that still to this day. I'm like, just be kind because you don't want decaf coffee, even if things are frustrating you.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't that
just
good?
be kind in general. You're getting a cup of coffee, for heaven's sake.
How about you?
You know
Disney
what?
store.
Not the Disney store. You know what? I would go back to serving.
Red Lobster?
And I generally, people drive me nuts, but I mean they do. I mean people just generally.
Jeff has lost it.
I mean when but I mean generally, but I would love to do that. I always said, you know, when I'm done, I'll
You liked serving.
I could be a bar. Yeah, I did like serving.
Like a bar. Okay, I didn't like serving because I got too in the weeds and I panic and
yeah,
it wasn't my thing.
No, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I would move like the Keys or something and work at like a toucan bar or something. Yeah, I would work at like the Blind Toucan or something. Some bar with some weird name.
Blind Toucan.
It's a bar. I'm just saying. But I would just make some pina coladas all day, you know, and then you leave the job there. That's delightful. I would do that again.
You'd be good at that.
Disney store, no. And I was a barista, no.
Oh, no?
The Caribou Coffee in Gavaday Commons in Minneapolis. 2 businessmen made me cry because they were horrible human beings.
Did you give them decaf?
No, I quit, like on the spot. I just walked right out. Monday on The Jason Show, we're talking live to the local guy who stars in the new Discovery Plus series, The Laundry Guy. Find out why he says laundry is a love language. And we'll visit Ted's secret room. That's Monday. But right now, if you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you're doing it wrong. Bye, everybody.